And that, dear friends, is the return of the one, the only AC/DC. Yes, those bastards are back. It's their 16th album. 16th. My God, I thought they died. For those of you who have been, I don't know, living in a there you go. That's it. That's the one there. For those of you who have been, I don't know, living in a bunker or I don't know, perhaps pretending 2020 didn't exist. Who thought of doing that? They're back, and this is the original proper lineup and everything. This is Jono singing. It's not your part-time singer from Guns N' Roses. It's proper Jono. It's Angus and Phil Rudd's got rid of all that slight problem, and he's hammering away on the drums, and Cliff's back on bass, and obviously had to get a new guy in for what happened. So obviously Malk's gone, bless him, and but Stevie Young's in, and they've never sounded better. I hate to say this, but they've never sounded better. Well, no, I don't hate to say it because that's unfair. But there's always a thing. Whenever a new band comes on, I mean, it happens with Aerosmith. It'll be happening with Bon Jovi when I talk about them later. Whenever a band has been away for a while or been around for a while, whenever they next come out with an album, it's always the best thing they've done since the classic one everyone remembers. And obviously with AC/DC, then you've got your two benchmarks of Highway to Hell and Back in Black. And it's neither of those albums by any stretch. It couldn't be. It's been a while. But it is arguably up there with Black Ice, which was their arguably best album since those two. And it just sounds absolutely fantastic. And it's stuck. You're not getting anything different here. You're not going to get Dutch techno. It's AC/DC. It'll sound a bit like this. Which is Code Red, the last track on the album. And it is what it is. It's just going to be solid rock from start to finish. And whereas Black Ice, brilliant album as it was too long, this, the boys have learned. It's 12 tracks. It's 41 minutes long. What else do you want? And when Van Halen came back with David Lee Roth, everyone moaned and complained. They haven't written any new material. This is all just demo stuff. Who cared? We had heard it before, and it was good. And that's exactly the situation here. After whatever the last album was called, I haven't really paid a lot of attention to AC/DC for a while. Although Black Ice was very good. The previous one, Angus and Malk got together and they went, let's just put some stuff down. This album is basically from that. They have just got together with the old demos and gone through them, and Angus has taken them to the band and they all hid away and then they did it. And Brendan O'Brien, the producer, has done a fantastic job in bringing out the old energy, the old vibe. Jono's not singing a high register. He's singing as he probably can, and he sounds good. And it's all just, it feels friendly, it feels warm, it feels familiar, but new and exciting at the same time. It's really quite clever. And they occasionally give you, bits of sage advice about such as walking in the park and that sort of thing. And it's got innuendos galore. They slip a few in, they stick one up there, and it's an AC/DC album. What do you want from me? Love? Blood? Not getting either. But what you get is 12 tracks, solid rock and roll, and you can just turn it up loud and annoy the neighbours. Frankly, that's what you want. It's a solid 7 out of 10.